I want to get in shape, but I just don't have the time. This is another video that's going to hurt a lot of feelings, but it has to be said. And if you're watching this video today, you probably tell yourself this all the time. In fact, you tell it to yourself so much, you've started to convince your brain that this is actually true. But you want to know who isn't convinced yet? It's me and everyone else in your life currently who actually cares about you, who cares about your health, and who wants to see you actually succeed in life. So in this video, I won't be giving you some stupid tips like, oh, how to better manage your time, or how to fit more workouts in your busy schedule. Because you and I both know that that's actually not gonna help you at all. Because this issue is not an actual issue. And I'll explain why. In this video, I'm actually gonna open your eyes to the reality of the situation. If you want to take my advice, you take it. If not, you can go back to giving yourself this excuse, but I'm still gonna put the information out there. So let's get right into it. Number one, time is a self-imposed obstacle. What do I mean by this? Say this is where you are. You're out of shape, you're fat, you have no money. Your life is just not where you want it to be at this point, right? And this is where you want to be. You're in good shape, you have a six-pack, you're dating the girls you want, you're going on vacations, you're having the best life, right? In the middle, there's gonna be a whole bunch of obstacles. These obstacles are the things that you have to overcome before you get to where you want to be. What most people won't tell you is 90% of these obstacles are in here. There is nothing actually stopping you outside. It is all mental, and because you let your mind, your brain control you, that is why you can't see the other side. This time issue is the biggest of these mental obstacles, because if you can tell yourself that you don't have the time, if you can convince yourself that you don't have the time to do anything, then it gives you an excuse to actually stay where you are, to stay fat, and not actually take any steps to improving your life. I have a lot of conversations in my DMs with a lot of guys about this, and 90% of them always come up with, I don't have the time, I don't have the time, I don't have the time. And the way I know this is bullshit is anytime I try to dig a little deeper, I ask them questions like, what do you do for work? How many hours do you work a week? And I literally start calculating, like cutting out the hours. Okay, you sleep 8 hours a day. Cool, let's cut that out. You work 40 hours a week. Let's cut that out. What are you doing in the rest of the time? 99% of the time, they don't respond. You know why? Because they think to themselves and they're like, oh shit, I actually do have the time. And they don't respond because they're so ashamed to actually face the reality of the situation that this is an excuse. So if you want to actually start making progress in your life, not just in your fitness, in your money, in everything that you do, remove this time thing from your mind and actually start working. Start doing the work. Get off the couch. I know that if I look at your day today, if I look at your day currently, there are at least 2 to 3 hours of the day where you're not doing anything. But most people will still sit there and say that they're too busy. Oh yeah, I work 40 hours a week, but I don't have time. How can you not have time working 40 hours a week? You're not even working. If you're not working 80 to 100 hours a week, you're not working at all as a man. So take this out of your head, and that's the first point. Next point, our brains will always seek pleasure over pain. Guys, I understand that working out is tough. Working out is hard. I'm not gonna sit here and bullshit you. Oh my God, it's the best experience. No, it's actually hard. Doing the things that you need to do in order to get back in shape, it's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be hard. So what do our brains do? Our brains don't like things that are hard. Your brain is always gonna try to find the easiest way to solve a problem. It doesn't want to think, it doesn't want to do things that are hard, and working out is hard. So what do? You seek pleasure instead of pain. So when you get back from work, rather than think, I need to go to the gym, you think, how can I relax, right? Rather than actually start working on a side hustle to make more money, you think, I work so much, I'm so tired, let's put on Netflix. Rather than actually start reading to improve yourself, improve your mind, improve your life, you go on Instagram, you go on social media, you go on all these entertainment sources, you start watching cat videos. And now 2 hours, 3 hours has passed, and that's what you're doing. But yet you claim that you're so busy, you don't have time. Remember, your brain is always going to seek pleasure over pain. You are the one that has to force it to take that pain. The things that you need to do to actually get to where you want to be are not going to be easy things. They're going to be painful. But most of you constantly are running away from that pain. You're running towards pleasure. And now you are 100 pounds overweight and you're wondering what happened. This is what happened. You keep picking pleasure over pain. So now at the end of your life is now full of pain. And the people that picked pain in the beginning of their lives and were grinding, they're the ones enjoying the pleasure now. So if you want to actually start advancing in life, you need to flip that switch. Start using your time into doing productive things and stop putting it into just pleasure all the time. And you will not find yourself giving this time excuse anymore. Number 3, it's a form of blame shifting and avoiding responsibility. I made a video last week talking about how everything in your life, your current situation, is all your fault and why you should blame yourself for it. If you haven't watched that video, I'm gonna put it in the description and you can go watch it after this video. But it's another way to actually shift blame on something else. Anytime you come up to somebody, anytime I talk to people and I ask people, why is it that you haven't done this? It takes almost nobody is gonna tell me, hey bro, I'm just lazy, bro. Bro, it's all me, it's on me. I know that I'm supposed to do this, but I've just been eating like shit. Most of the time, they always try to blame something else. Bro, I'm just old. Bro, I got like 5 kids. Yeah, bro, it's my metabolism. Oh, I have big bones. Oh, I have some hormone disorder that's that's keeping me fat, that's making me gain weight a lot faster than other people. Oh, it's my work schedule, and it's all external, right? Let's just blame everything else. Let's not take any responsibility. This is why most guys are also using this time thing. They say, oh man, bro, I really want to hit the gym. I really want to start hitting the gym, but I just don't have the time. That's why I'm fat. Guys, let me tell you something. 80% of fat loss does not happen in the gym. It happens when you're home. It happens when you're eating. It happens by tracking your calories, eating more protein, right? Having a diet plan, being in a calorie deficit, moving more. That's 80% of fat loss. The gym is only like 20%. So if you tell me that you're fat because you're not hitting the gym, I call bullshit every single time, because that's not the reason. The gym is only 20% of the equation. I have clients in my program that don't even go to the gym, but they're still able to drop weight every single week because they started fixing their diet. They started eating healthier. They started eating better. They started tracking their calories. They started moving more, not sitting on the couch. That is what really constitutes fat loss, not going to the gym. So if you're telling me that you just don't have the time to go to the gym, I always call bullshit all the time. And if you're watching this video, that's probably you too. We've probably had that conversation in the DMs and I had to send you this video. So these are the 3 reasons why most people use this time excuse, right? They put it as an obstacle in front of them and they blame that time, the fact that they don't have time, for why they are where they are and why they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing, right? Your brain is always going to seek pleasure over pain. You have to force it to actually seek that pain, which is going to be going to the gym, which is going to be working out. I hope this video has told you something. It might piss you off, it might make you sit down and look back at your life, but honestly, this needed to be said because no one is going to tell you this. No one, right? But I'm telling you because I actually care about you, I care about your health, and I want to see you do better in your life. I don't want to see you in a hospital bed at 40, at 50, when you could be living your best life, when you could have a 6-pack, when you could have abs, when you could be in the best health of your life, when you could still be attracting women way into your 50s, way into your 60s. That's the type of life you should be living, not the life you're living now. Out of shape, broke, working all these long hours and still not getting anything out of it. What are you doing, bro? But yeah, bro, hope you guys like this video. If you want to see more of this, more mindset stuff, more truthful content, and not the bullshit that other people are trying to sell you, telling you the things that you want to hear, then like this video and subscribe to the channel. And I'll catch you all on the next video.